Hi guys, welcome to Yuri Beauty. My name is Yuritsi and today I will be doing a tutorial using the Tarteist Pearl palette, and the look that I'm going is like a warm halo eye. So just keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so I'm doing my eyebrows. Okay, so my eyebrows are done. So now I'm going to start on my eyes, and I'll use a concealer to prime my eyelids. Okay, and now to set it, I'm using the classic eyeshadow, this one right here. Alrighty, and for the next part I'll be using this e.l.f. blending brush, and I'll be using this shade right here called Innocent. What's this one right here? Just for as my transition color. Just go slow all over my eyelid. On my crease. I'm gonna use this smaller brush, this is an e.l.f. brush, and take this shade right here, Whimsy. You can see this shade right here. Just blend everything in, leaving the middle part like kind of like untouched. So I'll do the same with the other eye. Apply a little bit. I'm gonna take my concealer brush again and just apply a little bit to the middle so it can be a little bit brighter. Just a little bit down. Okay. Then we are going to apply this one. It's called Ethereal, which is this shimmery shade right here. We're just going to apply it down the middle. Okay. And I'll do the same with the other eye. And so I'm going to add a little bit of eyeliner. I'll be using my e.l.f. liquid liner, this one, and I'll just do a little quick line. I'm not gonna go all out and do the whole wing liner. Alright, and I'll do the same with the other eye. Now I'll be doing my face. I'll be using my Professional from Benefit primer. I'm really oily, so yeah, my pores are pretty big and I don't like that. It's horrible. So I'm applying it just on this side, on my nose, because that's the most oiliest part of my... Oiliest, is that even a word?
No.
Oiliest. Well, anyways, I'll just to the oiliest part of my face, which is my nose. And I'll be using the Master Prime by Maybelline. Next, it's time for the foundation. I'll use the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade 238. Love this foundation. So now I'm going to apply concealer. Why did I just blow my concealer?
What?
I just blew all my concealer, like, I'm crazy. Just crazy. Just on my forehead, just a little bit, because my forehead's pretty big. But I want to burn it up. And on my nose, just... I haven't yet learned how to contour my nose because my nose is a situation on its own. As you can see, it's kind of goes downward. I learned how to live with it already. Like, it really doesn't bother me anymore like it used to. Now I'm going to take some L'Oreal. How do you pronounce it?
L'Oreal?
Yeah, L'Oreal. And while I let that sit in, I am going to bronze my face using my Too Faced bronzer in the shade medium / deep matte bronzer. And now I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild blush brush. That rhymes. Blush brush. I don't even know what I'm doing with my lips. I'm just over here playing around with them. Oh, what lips? I don't even have lips. Yeah. Oh, okay, so I like to add a lot of like bronzer on the top of my head because it just gives the illusion of a smaller forehead. I hate my forehead. It's such a struggle, honestly. Yes, give me a smaller forehead. Please, 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 please. Give me a smaller forehead. Alrighty, so we're done with that. And now I'm going to take this flat brush from BH Cosmetics. I bought this at Marshall's. You guys are wondering. Just take all the powder off. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Milani bronzer in the shade Rose d'Oro. I love Milani blushes because they're just so shimmery and so like inexpensive and affordable and just so awesome. I'm going to use this fan brush from Wet n Wild. It's 99 cents. No, this one was not 99 cents. Sorry about that. And I'm going to use this Mary Luminizer. It's pretty. And just add highlighter. For the final touches, I'm going to be adding some eyeshadow to the lower. I'm adding the color Whimsy again, just this color. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but look, if you see this palette, like every row is like its own look, so it's like very easy to like try and create looks. Now I'm going over at the real, or this one right here. This one right here. And then just applying a little bit to the bottom lash, just in the middle, like on the top. I'm all over the place. Like I started with my eyes, my face, my eyes. Sorry guys. And I'm breaking out of like the rules for this palette. I'm going to be using this shade, which is the Glam, just for my inner corners. Alright, so I went ahead and put my falsies on because I was not about to do this in camera. And now just to finish it off, I'm going to use this Victoria's Secret gloss in the shade. What shade is this? I have no idea what shade this is, but yeah, it's this one. And yes, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.